to sunny-ish mid-Wales. My name is Gareth Davidson. I currently serve as pastor here at Knighton and Nuckless Baptist Church. Knighton is a small place in rural mid-Wales, probably best known for being the only town on the Offa's-Dyke Path. Has a population of about 3,000. We have a building there, and we also have this chapel that you can see here in the village of Nuckless. My wife Philippa and I moved here about 3 years ago to take over the pastorate here. It's a rural area. Agriculture is still very much the main industry here, and many of the issues that we come across in ministry will be related to rural isolation, rural poverty, lack of opportunities for employment, and education. Young people tend to leave as soon as they finish school. In terms of prayer, we would appreciate your prayers for the journey that the church is on here, very much going from a traditional congregational model through to something more missional. We would appreciate your prayer for the spiritual battle that we're in here. It's very much tough ground. Each step seems to be very hard won here. But it's a beautiful place to live. We're excited to be here, and we look forward to seeing what God has to do in and through us as we continue to serve him here.
Hi there. My name's Andy Gibbs. I'm one of the healthcare chaplains in the Cardiff and Vale University Health Board, which serves the 4 main hospitals within Cardiff and Vale, and also serves the Velindre Cancer Specialist Hospital here in Cardiff. I've been part of this team now for 3 years, and I've never really understood why God called me into chaplaincy, and yet it's such a blessing, such a privilege, although such a challenge, to serve people from the ages of 23 weeks up to well over 100. And I've had that privilege of walking alongside people when they've been dealing with some of the worst news in their life, dealing with loss, dealing with bereavement, dealing with the challenges that are facing them. I've also had the great joy of spending time training staff in having positive pastoral conversations, in dealing with difficult situations, and walking alongside staff through their life struggles and troubles. So in terms of prayer points, I guess my main one would be that you would pray that I would, during my ministry, always have the strength and the courage to seek out the best possible spiritual outcome for every person that I meet, every relative, every staff member, every patient. Because in a multi-faith, multi-denomination world, working for a secular organisation, there are significant challenges that are facing us every single day in how do we live out our faith in an accountable, in an authentic and in a meaningful way. But we also have fabulous times with people, helping them as they seek to understand how God is reaching out to them, walking with them, and healing them spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever God places in our path, how those actions interact with the rest of a person's life, how we lead them towards a wholeness and a completeness. So please pray. Please pray for us as a team, because we are multi-faith, multi-denomination, as I've already said, and we have a wonderful working relationship with each other. I pray that God would bless that and continue to help us to support each other as we deal with the challenges of life. I pray too that the reach and the profile of chaplaincy would continue to increase, because the opportunity we have as chaplains to have the conversations that you never get within a church context are significant. The opportunities to understand what is truly happening in society and in culture are magnificent. So please pray that we would have wisdom, insight and understanding to deal with everything that crosses our path. But I also pray, would you help us to ensure that we are supporting one another, because the challenges that we face on a daily basis are significant, dealing with matters of end of life all the way through to significantly different and life-changing diagnoses and prognoses means that it can be a very heavy burden to bear. So please pray that we would continue to support one another, that we would continue to seek our God together, and that we would continue to celebrate his goodness in our life day by day. Thank you. Lovely to meet you, and I hope to meet you in person one day soon, and we can share a cup of coffee and chat. Bye.